Good Erev Shabbos. I hope you and your family are well. Shiny faces. Now, in last week's session, we shared the idea about how the Shabbat can help to elevate the heads of the Jewish people. We showed you this idea from the Vilna Gaon. Last week, we said the Kiti Sat Rosh, when we lift up the heads of the Jewish people. So how do we lift up the head? So take the word head in Hebrew, Rosh, lift it by one letter, the Resh becomes a Shin, Aleph becomes Bet, and the Shin becomes the Taf. And we elevate the head of the Jewish people through the observance of Shabbos. And there's a further idea about the power of Shabbos in this week's Sedra of Vayakhel. And there's a juxtaposition from last week's Sedra. At the end of last week's Sedra, we have the description of Moses' face when he came down from Mount Sinai. It was shining. There was beams of light coming from his face. And the first subject of this week's Sedra is Shabbos. And the Balaturim points out the connection between these two things, that we cannot compare the face of a person on Shabbat to the face of a person on the weekday. On Shabbat, our face shines like the shining face of Moshe Rabbeinu. What is it about Shabbos? Shabbos gets us the opportunity to stop and to be with our family, with our community, more time for learning, more time for meditation and prayer, and just being. So let's take the opportunity to go into Shabbos. And if we feel that elevation of the beauty of Shabbos, then our face will shine, and we can shine that positivity and goodness out to our family, our friends, and to our community. And there's a beautiful phrase that if you see somebody without a smile, give them one of yours. So on Shabbos, shine your light out, spread goodness and happiness and well-being to everyone you see. Wishing you and your family a good, shiny Shabbos.